Tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Now, here is Foy. He's covered closely. Dishes to Cantor. And the layup is good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
To the middle, here's Mozgov. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
James checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for J.R. Smith. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Dion Waiters comes in for Kyle Singler. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Foy.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Down low, here's Thompson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. They paid a lot of attention to the body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that. End of the floor for the rest of this game. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
All right, Doris.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Irving kicks to Love. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Westbrook drives in. Lots of room. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Assist from Russell Westbrook.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Dellavedova. Makes it off the glass. Dellavedova's got 5 now. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. There's the screen. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
James kicks to Irving. To the right side. LeBron outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Westbrook against Irving. And Westbrook, here we go. Pulls it up. But he recovers it. And the pass to Roberson. Offensive rebound. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's Roberson. And at last, they get one to fall. Roberson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Outside Irving. He dishes it to Love. Thompson left side. They swipe it. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw. You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
James dishes to Dellavedova. To the middle. Fires for 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. 8 points for LeBron.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Roberson. 11 points in the game. Westbrook, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 7. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Cleveland leading by 10. One-on-one fast break, and it's Dellavedova missing. An even 3-on-3 break. And Thompson sends it back. Outside Irving. It's Thompson off the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Ibaka's checked in. Got a hand on it. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Thunder trailing by 14. And here is Waiters. He's got 6. He feeds it to Roberson. Ibaka outside. Wide open. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. The Cavaliers leading by 12. passes to Dellavedova. Now, here's Fry. Defense is right there. Tipped away. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Ibaka. It's tipped. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And finished off by LeBron.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in.
J.R. Smith.
Thunder trailing by 14. Westbrook with it. 7 points in the game. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Roberson. Inside, here's Ibaka. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Waiters. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Thunder, Cantor comes in for Adams. And it's Foy in for Roberson. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Ibaka. Rebound by Smith.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look. And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly. You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Westbrook against Irving. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Westbrook.
Assist from
Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Irving. 5 points in the game. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
The feed to Waiters. The 15-footer. Here's Ibaka, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Kyle Singler's checked in for Waiters. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Ibaka slams it in.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The Cavaliers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
And Foy kicks to Singler. And the 3 ball is good. Singler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the dish to Fry. The 3 Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
It looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. I mean, heck, that was a payback shot right there. I don't think there's any doubt.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Shumpert, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers on top, up by 16. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what did you see from them?
The thing I've noticed more than anything is how well they spread the floor at the offensive end. Their spacing has been fantastic, and the end result has been a...
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
And what a game for Shumpert. He has 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
The Cavaliers leading by 16.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead. You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
6 to shoot. For 3, Smith. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here.